Today is going to be an interesting day. We're going to go out and do a POTA activation. And this time we're going to do it in the field, not the mobile. Pretty toasty day today, really humid and 93 degrees. Probably house, this is where we came in. Toilets, picnic area, that's where we were.
Okay, yeah. There's the Rhododendron Loop Trail, okay.
The trail of this park is lined completely with rhododendron bushes. So Derek, you're local here, so these will bloom. This will be a 2-operator POTA mission, and I'll be joined with this guy, Derek W1WWW.
Yes, they will. And a bit, I think they're more like a pinkish flower, but I'm not certain.
Yeah, I'll put one up here on the screen here so people can see what they look like. A lot of hams are doing POTA activation videos for YouTube, and they show a lot of the antenna setup and a lot of the operating and the making the contacts, but very few of the hams actually show a little bit of what the park is all about that they're at.
This is a bud from this. It looks like it's gone by, but it's from a rhododendron flower. So I don't know if this one came early and is past, or if this is the last. There's more here, so it could be it's already come and gone.
Oh yeah, here's another bud right here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're unloading the car, and we got our antennas in this case, and my camera bag is there, so it's just a matter of getting all this stuff unloaded. Put it in, fine. The first thing we can do is get the antenna up.
Yep.
Well, there's definitely no shortage of trees here for us to put up an antenna. We're going to be using the Palomar Engineers end-fed half-wave bullet. And looking up here at the trees, got a really high tree canopy all around here. Well, Derek, what do you think for a tree up here?
What is it, 40-footer or so?
Well, the higher the better. I got 100 feet of coax, so we can get it up pretty high.
Okay. Now, without the air cannon, it's only so high you can probably throw it. And that's a good branch right there. We could get to it, but it's right over the trailhead. Any one of these branches.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be more of a sloper.
Because the coax braid is the counterpoise coming down. So we want to have the radiating element at least slope down at the least. Ideal would be better if we get it horizontal across.
So it doesn't really matter whether it's north, as long as, probably if it's going to slope it, we'd want it to be, or vertical, or even if it's horizontal, we'd want it to be somewhere along this line for the US typical.
Yeah.
So then this is like a headphone jack, Dad.
All right, well, I guess we can just start here and just at least get the bullet up, and then we can just figure out what we can do with it. All right, you're going to find this humorous, everybody. Here we are. Of course, my throw line turned into a pretzel. So we're not getting on the air yet. We have to sit here and untangle rope. Hopefully we'll get to it quick.
Sure, my YouTube debut.
Man, this sucks. Hey, you got it out. Look at that. Derek is the man.
Science.
And smart.
The science of untangling. You didn't want to get higher than that, no? This is the most ghetto antenna setup. All right, we got it going up into the trees over there. I can barely see it, but we've got a sloper, so it's not the most professional installation. I'm sure there are other better antenna installations out there, but we'll make the best of it. All right, here you go. Power it up for me. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Final call. Is the frequency in use? 14329. What's your frequency? CQ Park's on the air. CQ Park's on the air. Kilo 7 Lima Zulu, kilowatt 7 Lima Zulu, calling CQ POTA. CQ Park's on the air. Kilo 7 Lima Zulu, calling CQ Park's on the air and standing by.
What frequency? 14329.
CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air. Kilo 7 Lima Zulu Zulu. Kilowatt 7 Lima Zulu Zulu. Calling CQ POTA. CQ POTA. CQ Parks on the air. Kilo 7 Lima Zulu Zulu. Calling CQ POTA and standing by. Okay, Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot. Is that correct?
Roger.
Okay, sir, you are 5'9" in the park US 2675. 5'9" in the US 2675, Roger.
Roger, got you 43 Kilo Sierra, 43 Kansas.
Roger, 43 Kansas, stand by for second operator, Roger.
Standing by.
Whiskey 1, whiskey at US 2675. You're 5 and 9 here in New Hampshire, over.
Roger, got you 43 Kilo Sierra. Thank you guys for being out there. Be safe, 73.
Thanks, have fun.
November 5, Sierra, Lima, Yankee.
Okay, November 5, Sierra Lima Yankee. Did I get that correct?
Roger, you got the call sign correct. We're 5 and 5 right now in Texas. Tango X-ray.
Roger, you're also 5 and 5 into New Hampshire, park number, 2675. 2675, and I have a second operator, Roger.
QSL, the 2675, stand by for the second operator.
Hey, thanks for answering the call. This is Whiskey 1, whiskey at US 2675, Rhododendron State Park in New Hampshire.
QSL, you're 5 and 5 in Texas. Tango X-ray. Thanks,
What'd you give her signal?
5-5.
All right, thanks, and you're 5-5. Have a good one.
QRZ Parks on the air, Kilo 7 Lima Zulu Zulu. Kilo Yankee 4 X-ray Papa. You're down in the mud there, but is that what I got? Is that correct? Yeah, Kilo Yankee 4 X-ray Papa. You're a 5x1. 5x1 into park 2675. Roger. Roger, the 5-7 North Carolina. I have a second operator. Stand by.
Hey, thanks for taking our call here. This is Whiskey 1, whiskey, W1WWW at US 2675, and you're 5 and 1. Over. All right, thank you. 7-3.
QRZ Parks on the air, Kilo 7 Lima Zulu Zulu.
Whiskey 4, Kilo, Bravo, India.
Okay, Bravo India, stand by. Whiskey 4, come again.
Whiskey 4, Sierra Victor, you're 5-1, East Tennessee.
Roger, Whiskey 4, Sierra Victor, you're also 5-1 into park 2675 in New Hampshire. Roger.
QSL, thanks much for your activation. Talk to you later.
Okay, stand by. I have a second operator. Stand by for second operator.
Standing by.
Whiskey 1, whiskey, W1WWW at US 2675. Derek in New Hampshire. How are you?
I am just fine. Thank you for your activation, too. You just came up to about a 5-4. Glad we stuck around. 73.
A few more mosquitoes on the antenna. Tell me you got a few more mosquitoes on the antenna.
Yeah, we got a few more mosquitoes on the antenna. I think that bumped you up to a 5 and 4 as well. It did make a difference. 7-3, W1WWW, Parks on the air.
73.
And a Bravo India station. Go ahead. QRZ, the Bravo India station. Come again. All right, nothing heard. CQ POTA.
November 0, Victor Yankee uniform.
Okay, November 0, Victor Yankee uniform. Booming in, sir. 5-9 into park 2675. Roger.
Roger, copy that. And I got you about a 5-7. I'm sitting here up on the North Shore of Lake Superior, Duluth, Minnesota. So, and we're having a heat wave today. 91 degrees on Lake Superior, if you can imagine that.
Yeah, roger that. You guys get frozen to death in the winter, and now you're getting cooked to death in the summer. Gotta love Minnesota. All right, sir. Let me put on a second operator. We have a second operator here for you. Stand by.
Good afternoon. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey at US 2675. Name of Derek. And you're 5 and 9, booming in here from your lakefront property there. Yeah. So yeah, I got to jump in the water, cool off. Over.
Yeah, well, you know, that's for tourists. I don't do that. I learned that a long time ago. I don't jump in Lake Superior. Unless I drank a whole lot, but I don't drink anymore, so it's probably not going to happen. So, Whiskey 1, whiskey. That's an easy call sign to remember. So, take care, Derek. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I trip over it all the time. It's hard to say sometimes, but it is easy to remember. 7-3, all the best. W1WWW.
All right, QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
Kilo Fox 0 Echo Kilo Delta.
Okay, Kilo Fox 0 Echo Kilo Delta. You are 5353 into Park 2675 in New Hampshire. Roger.
Roger, thanks for the park. You're about a 5-5 here in Minnesota, Mike November.
Roger, 5-5 in Minnesota. Looks like we got a pipeline to Minnesota today. You're the third station. I got a second operator. You want to stand by?
Standing by, yep.
Thanks for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey at US 2675. You're 5 and 6. How are you today?
All right, real good, thank you. Yeah, same report here. Nice clear 55, 5-5, Mike November. Everything's going good, a little warm, but I'm not complaining. I love summer. So thanks a lot, guys, for the activation. And 7-3.
7-3. Have a good weekend.
QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
Whiskey Mexico 2, Victoria.
Okay, Whiskey Mexico 2 Victoria. You are 5-5 into Park 2675. Roger.
QSL, I have you 5-1, 51, Arizona Alpha Zulu.
Roger, real quick, where in Arizona are you? That's where I'm originally from Prescott Valley.
I'm in 3.
I'm sorry, repeats again?
I think he just said 7-3. He signed.
Okay, Roger, did you copy? Where in Arizona are you? What's your QTH in Arizona?
QSL, Arizona Alpha Zulu.
Yeah, Roger, city in Arizona. I'm originally from there. Just curious.
Just not making it, I guess.
Okay, stand by for second operator. Whiskey Mike 2 Victor. This is K7LZZ.
Whiskey 1, Whiskey at US 2675. Do you copy? Over.
A little bit.
QSL, Whiskey 1, Whiskey, 5-1, 51, Arizona.
See if you can ask me.
All right, thank you. We were curious as to where in Arizona you are from. Over.
Marana,
Okay, he's near Tucson. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, have a great rest of your weekend. W1WWW.
QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
Didn't get much of that except that you responded.
Roger, 7-3s, Whiskey Mike 2 Victor, 7-3s, K7LZZ.
QSL, so Whiskey 1, Whiskey Mike 2 Victor, 5-1, Arizona.
Roger, he copies, and you're also 5-1 in New Hampshire. Roger.
Roger.
All right, 7-3s. QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
Kilo Quebec 4, November Zulu Bravo.
Okay, the X-ray station, stand by. I'll get you next go around. Kilo Quebec 4, November Zulu Bravo. You're 5-5 into Park 2675. Roger.
Roger, and you're about a 5-5 in Central Florida on the Space Coast.
Roger, 5-5 Central Florida on the Space Coast. Excellent. Hope you enjoy those rocket launches. Stand by for a second operator. Roger.
Thanks for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey, W1WWW, and I'm at US 2675, and you're about a 5-5. Over.
QSL, Whiskey 1, Whiskey. You're about a 5-5 into the Florida Space Coast.
Ah, very nice. Well, thanks for playing Parks on the Air with us, and have a great weekend. W1WWW.
On your activation, 7-3.
Roger, roger. K7LZZ now looking for the X-ray station. X-ray station, QRZ. Nobody wants to stand by.
Yeah.
All right, I guess nobody wants to stand by. All right, QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
November 4, Tango Sierra Victor.
Okay, I got the X-ray station. Stand by again. November 4, Tango Sierra Victor. November 4, Tango Sierra Victor. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're 5 and 7, 5-7 into North Florida. North Florida.
All right, roger the 5-7 in North Florida. You're 5-5 into Park 2675. It's 2675 in New Hampshire. Stand by for second operator. Roger.
Roger, roger. Thank you.
And thanks for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey at Park US 2675 in Southern New Hampshire. You're 5 and 7. Over.
Yeah, your signals come up. You're about 5 and 8. 5 and 8 now. Thanks.
Hey, thanks. 7-3 and all the best.
All right, let's try the X-ray station. Station with X-ray in the call. Station with X-ray in the call. Go ahead. Okay, Whiskey 6 Mike Alpha X-ray. Is that correct?
Whiskey Bravo.
Whiskey Bravo 6 or Whiskey
I think
Bravo?
so. Whiskey Bravo 6.
Okay, Whiskey Bravo 6 Mike Alpha X-ray. You are a 5x1. 5x1 into Park 2675. Roger.
Roger 5-1. Roger the 5-1.
Roger, roger. Copy the 4-4. Stand by for second operator. Roger.
Roger, roger.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey W1WWW at Park US 2675 in New Hampshire. Thanks for hanging in there. Over.
Roger, roger. My pleasure. You're sounding really good. From the corner, 2-4-44, over.
All right, I copy the 4-4, and you're 5 and 1. 5 and 1. Over.
Roger the 5 and 1. Roger the 5 and 1. Thank you very much.
7-3. Have a good weekend.
Roger, you too. 73.
All right. QRZ Parks on the air from K7LZZ.
Mosquito, Zulu 4, Charlie Papa.
All right, Big Gun Kilo Zulu 4 Charlie Papa 59 plus. 59 plus in the 2675. Roger.
Roger, roger. 5-9 both ways. The Kilo Yankee. Thank you for the park. Stand by for second up.
All right, Roger. Here he is.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, you are booming in here. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey at US 2675, and you are 5 and 9 plus. Great signal. Over.
Roger, roger. Got you 5-9 and Kilo Yankee. Thank you too for the park. I hope you have a wonderful activation and make it long full. 73.
Thanks. 7-3.
Alpha Delta Zero Hotel.
Okay, Alpha Delta Zero Hotel. You are 5-7 into Park 2675. 2675 in New Hampshire. Roger.
QSL everything. You are also 5-7 Iowa India Alpha.
All right, 5-7 into Iowa. Thank you so much. Stand by for second op.
What'd you give him?
5-7.
5-7. Whiskey 1, Whiskey at US 2675. You're 5 and 7 here in Southern New Hampshire. Thanks for playing POTA with us. Over.
Whiskey 1, Whiskey. Also 5-7, State of Iowa. 7-3.
Well, thank you so much for Iowa. 7-3 and all the best. W1WWW.
All right, QRZ Parks on the air. K7LZZ.
Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Foxtrot.
All right, Kilo Mike 4 Alpha Fox. You are 5-2 into Park 2675 in New Hampshire. Roger.
QSL, you're a 5-5 into South Carolina.
All right, Roger, 5-5 into beautiful South Carolina. Stand by for second op.
Whiskey 1, Whiskey. This is Derek in US 2675, and you're 5 and 2 here in Southern New Hampshire. Over.
Well, you took a big dive there with the QSB.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yeah, it does seem like the band is tanking for a second here anyway. Well, thanks for checking in with us, and 7-3.
73,
QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
Alpha Echo 0 Zulu Lima.
All right, Alpha Echo 0 Zulu Lima. 5555 into Park 2675. 2675 in New Hampshire, Roger.
Roger, Roger. I got you 57 into Kansas.
All right, 57 into the Sunflower State. Stand by for second op.
Thanks for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey at US 2675, and you're 5 and 5 here in Southern New Hampshire. Over.
This is Alpha Echo 0 Zulu Lima. I got you 57 into Kansas.
All right, thanks so much for playing POTA with us. 7-3 and all the best. W1WWW.
November, Quebec, 0 Romeo.
All right, November, Quebec, 0 Romeo. 5555 into Park 2675. 2675, Southern New Hampshire.
I copy the 55. You're 55 into Southwest Missouri. Here, over.
Roger, Roger, into 55 into the Show Me State. Copy that. Stand by for second operator.
Thanks for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey, Derek at US 2675, and you're 5 and 5 here in Southern New Hampshire. Thanks for playing POTA with us. Over.
All right. You said that was Whiskey 1, Whiskey. Was that correct?
That is correct. Roger, Roger.
All right. Same thing. About a 55 here. Over.
All right. Thanks for the 55 and 7-3 and all the best.
What was my report, sir?
You're 5 and 5. Also 55. Over.
Okay. All right. Got it, guys. I'll get you guys in the logbook. Thank you.
All right, have a great day. QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
Slowing down.
All right, 2 more calls and we're going to call it quits. CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 7 Lima Zulu, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo 7 Lima Zulu, CQ POTA, and standing by.
Kilo Delta 0 Radio Hotel Kilo KD0 RHK.
All righty, sir. KD0 RHK, Kilowatt Delta 0 Romeo Hotel Kilo. You are 5353 into Park 2675. That's 2675 in New Hampshire. Roger.
Roger. I copy 53. I copy 53. I copy 53. You're about 505050 with me in the Minnesota. Over.
All right, Roger. 5-3 into the land of 1,000 lakes. Thank you so much, sir. Stand by for second operator. All right, go ahead.
Thanks for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey, W1WWW at US 2675, and you're about a 5 and 3. Over.
I copy 53. I copy 53. I copy 53. Good afternoon. The name here is Jason, and I'm just over here in the Minnesota. Over.
All right. Thanks for answering our call, Jason, and 7-3 and all the best. Whiskey 1, Whiskey.
Yep, 73s, and good luck over there.
All right, last call. QRZ Parks on the air, K7LZZ.
Whiskey Baker 9 Victor Hotel.
Okay, Whiskey Baker 9er Victor Hotel. You are 5353 into Park 2675. 2675 in New Hampshire. Roger.
Boy, you faded fast.
Okay, Roger, a little bit of QSB there. Copy the 5-3, and I think you said Minnesota. I have a second operator here. Here's the second operator. Stand by.
Hey, thanks for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey, W1WWW, Derek in US 2675, and you're about a 5-3 here in New Hampshire. Over.
We'll give it to him. We'll give you him anyway.
Well, thanks for playing with us. I think the band is tanked, so I think we're calling it quits here. So this is Whiskey 1, Whiskey, 7-3 all.
All right, final call. QRZ Park's on the air. K7LZZ, final call. Okay, Whiskey Delta Zero Echo something Juliet. What's the suffix again?
Whiskey Delta Zero Echo Delta Juliet.
Okay, got you now. Whiskey Delta Zero Echo Delta Juliet 5555 into Park 2675, New Hampshire. Roger.
55, I've got you there. 434343, Wichita, Kansas. Over.
Roger. Copy the 4343 into the home of Cessna. Stand by for the second operator.
Thank you for standing by. This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey at Park US 2675, and you're about a 5-5 here in Southern New Hampshire. Over. Did you copy the 5-5? Over.
Oh, you know what happened? You bumped off frequency. Try it again.
Did you copy the 5-5? This is Whiskey 1, Whiskey. Over.
I think when you lean forward, you went down 2 kc.
Yeah.
Whoops! Accidental QSY. All right.
Is it recording?
All right. Last call. K7LZZ QRZ Parks on the air.
He said that 3 calls ago.
Just making sure. I'm getting eaten alive here. Okay, that's it. We're going QRT. This is K7LZZ and W1WWW. Closing down Park 2675.